Hello my lovelies, today's video is all about my luxury wish list for this year of 2023. I've got a couple of things that I would like to get. I won't probably get all of them because I guess that would be a bit too much, but I think it's good to have kind of a list of your wish items so that, like, at least for me, I don't spend money on stuff that I don't really want. That wish list reminds me of what I want to say no to in order to get the stuff from my wish list. So if you enjoy luxury and perfume, this is the channel for you. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's talk about the first item on this list, and it is a love bracelet. I've been wanting a Cartier love bracelet in yellow gold for years, and last year it was on my wish list but I didn't get it, so I'm hoping that this year might be the time to get it. There has been a price increase though, so it's like, oh, I don't know, it's nearly the cost of a Chanel classic flap, and it's just a lot of money for a jewelry piece. But since getting my Cartier watch, I know that I love it so much, and I have to say the jewelry gives me a lot of happiness. And the nice thing is that you can wear jewelry all the time with all of your outfits. It's not like a clothing piece that sometimes you wear, sometimes you don't, and especially with love bracelet, it stays on your wrist. I love Je suis Clou as well, and so I'm just kind of thinking, do I want to get the love bracelet first or the Je suis Clou? But I think it'll be the love bracelet, and it's definitely one of those pieces that I will just really enjoy looking at and wearing them. Even if I'm in my sweats, I'll be happy just looking at my wrist, because that's what I found with my watch that I just absolutely love. Just it brings me joy to look at the design of it. So this is my first item on this list. Next item on my list is a mini Kelly from Hermes, and this is kind of a wishlist item that might be here for years because I know that it's really hard to get. So I might try my luck in Paris to get one, and I also will try to put it on my wish list in my local boutique. But from what I know last time when I was putting together my wish list, not like, you can't just put it on your wish list whenever you want. You kind of have to wait for an opening, or sometimes your SA might say to you, oh, like, I wouldn't put it on here because you might not get it. So that is, I'm going next week to put new items on my wish list on the quota bag, so I'll try to do that. If not, then I'll try my luck in Paris, I guess, and we'll see. It might take me years to get one, but it's one of my favorite Hermes bags. I love the look of it. I have owned a lot of like dupes or bags that look the same, and I just absolutely love that crossbody strap and the little size, and I know I'll wear it a ton. So this one in with gold hardware, black Epsom, that is what I want. Talking about Hermes, I also have got on my wish list an Hermes Plume, I think it's called Plume, maybe Plum bag. It's the name of the bag. It's a vintage bag from Hermes that is no longer produced. It's got a very vintage, simple design. It's kind of boxy, just really simple. I'll put a picture of it here, and I want to get that one in a neutral color and quite a big size. I would love it to be like a travel bag. It's very well made, but also I love how simple and nondescript it is. Like, you wouldn't say this is an Hermes bag unless you knew that it was an Hermes bag. It's very like fly under the radar. It's not like you were traveling with a Birkin. Birkin is more of a recognizable bag, whereas Plume is just very under the radar. And I know the Row have made a very similar bag. Now I think the Olsen twins that designed the Row love Hermes, so that's why perhaps they designed a similar bag. But I'd love to get a Hermes, a vintage bag, and they are quite affordable. They're not like Birkin level pre-owned prices, so I'd love to get one this year. Next item that I really enjoy and love is a Cartier Necklace, the small size in yellow gold. I've tried it on a couple of times and I love how dainty that necklace is from Cartier. It's an everyday piece again. I love a little dainty jewellery, and that piece, I love how sparkly it is, and also the little charm at the back. Cartier is even pretty, like if it just moves, then it's still a pretty necklace. So this one has been on my wish list for a year now, and I've nearly bought it once but they didn't have the small size. So this is one of the pieces that is a forever piece, and I would love to own it. Another piece that I might get or might not get, but I've been obsessed with it, is a YSL skirt. It's a maxi wool skirt with a long slit. I've been obsessed with it. It looks fabulous in my opinion. I've seen it on the runway. It's so long, and to me, I love either skirts that are short or really long. That's what I found that just suits me, and this skirt is to die for. It's really expensive for a skirt, but I just can't find anything that is that exact shape and style and length and slit. I think this is the perfect design. So I've been just refreshing the page, seeing if it ever goes on sale, and I would hope that it would do maybe in a couple of months, and then I'm planning to perhaps buy it. But I just love the skirt so much, and I think in black I'll just have it for years to come and wear it a lot in more casual kind of outfits and also in more dressy occasions. And the last thing that I don't know if I'll get this year, this list is very like, if I find something, I'm not into very fast buying at the moment. I just would rather have a wish list that if I really find something that I want, then I'll get it, and it can take years for me to get it. But I'm looking for an Hermes scarf to wear during the winter and summertime, like a neck scarf. So I would tie it here at the neck, but I want it to be neutral, and Hermes loves colors. So if anything comes up, if I see something vintage that is very neutral and I like the pattern of it, it has some meaning, then I would buy it. But I haven't seen anything new, like from new collections that is in the shades that I would want. So I'm just going to look at the new collections and see if anything grabs me, because sometimes colors are really pretty, for example, but I don't like the overall design on the scarf, and I want the design to have some meaning for me, and I want it to be beautiful, and also I want the colors to be right. So it's quite a big ask. So this might take me years again, but I would love to own one because it's such a classic piece, and you can just wear it either like as a neck scarf or as a top or as a headscarf. They're just really beautiful and timeless pieces. And that is my wish list. It is a 2023 wish list, but also kind of a all-encompassing years to come wish list. I usually research a lot into the items that I want to get. So this is a list that, you know, is an ongoing list. I've wanted these items for a long time. The only newer one I would say is the vintage Plume Hermes bag, because I saw it, maybe I saw it like a campaign, like a vintage ad for it. I was like, what is this bag? And then like I researched it. But there is another one that is more even, it's the same kind of shape, but I couldn't find the name of it. It's like begins with M, I think, if you guys know. It's also like a travel bag from Hermes, and that one I really like as well. It's a very similar sort of a boxy shape, so it might be Plume or the other one that I can't for the life of me remember the name of. I need to find out, but I've tried before this video finding out the name, and I was like, I can't remember it. So if it pops into my head, I'll leave a link down below so you know which ones I'm talking about. But I love the Hermes quality, and I just, yeah, I'm into vintage bags as well. Let me know what is your number one wishlist item for this year, or maybe you're doing a no buy year. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.